So the main thing I want to talk about is the fact that I'm here in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, for the Turo Summit. My flight just landed in Phoenix. I left Chicago this morning with a breakup flight that took me to Denver, Colorado. And once we got to Denver, Colorado, made a stop, and in about an hour, jumped on a plane, and it brought me over here to Phoenix. So there was like, a connecting flight. But as soon as I got here, I saw a big billboard, which you guys will see in the video. A big advertisement for Turo. Basically, Turo has a big presence here at the airport, being advertised as such a company, putting the cars with the prices on top of it as shown in the video. But that's not the only thing that wowed me. That's not the only thing that blew my mind. Guys, pardon me, I'm just gonna veer a little bit away from the subject right here. Something else that blew my mind was these self-driving cars. And I'm gonna wait here to show you guys a couple of them. So this is something that is real, is happening, and you need to be aware of this reality. So if you're an Uber driver, you have family members that drive Uber, this is coming to your state, and you need to know this. Based on my research and what I've heard, I heard through the pipeline that Arizona is a test ground for modern technology that's gonna eradicate and take people's jobs away. So a bunch of companies are here. I don't know what it is, maybe for some kind of tax incentive that the state offers to businesses, but they come here. This is a battleground state for modern technology. So they have self-driving cars. And right now, I think one is pulling up right now. So I'm gonna turn the camera around in a little bit to show you these cars. They're mostly Jaguars based on what I noticed. These are those Jaguars that are not really selling right now, but they found a use for these cars. These cars have been sitting on the lot. These specific type of electric Jaguars, they're not the best sellers, but hey, Jaguar and whatever this company is, Waymo, they figured out something to do with these cars, okay? One is pulling up right now, and I believe it has a passenger in it. So I'm gonna turn around the camera so you could see these cars. Here it comes. So here's one of those cars, right? It's called Waymo. Here's one of them. There's a passenger coming out. So I hope you don't mind me recording you. I'm sorry, I'm just talking to people on YouTube about these cars, these self-driving cars. How was your experience? It was amazing, right? Yeah. I'm just trying to show people that this is the future. If you're driving Uber, they're coming for your job. Guys, look at that. That's the car. There's nobody inside, and this is the future. You see, even says that. It says, "Hail to the future." Right today with the Waymo app. So this is an app of its own. It's the type of, basically this is gonna take over Uber. Or Uber is probably an owner of this business. Uber is probably an investor. I cannot see a way that Uber does not know about, look at this, is self-driving. This thing knows how to stop, break into traffic, and move on its own. Guys, there it goes. This is amazing. This is amazing. So there you have it, guys. The future is here, and the difference is clear. This thing can pick you up, bring you to the airport, drop you off, and pull off in the busiest of traffic. Like, I really feel bad for Uber drivers because this is gonna go nationwide. So it's time for you to double up on your hustle and find an alternate way to make multiple sources of income. Well, with that said, now let's get back to where we're here. So I've landed. I'm waiting on an Uber to pick me up. I'm going to the Airbnb after this. Coming to the airport, it was pretty easy. There was not much. I just had one hand luggage. I had my book. I travel very light. I don't carry too much when I'm traveling. My traveling is very relaxed. I don't do too much. And I have a technique that I use when I get to airports. So instead of going to arrivals and jumping into an Uber, I just go to departure where the Uber drivers are dropping people off. I find an Uber driver that just drops someone off. I offer them cash, because I know Uber is probably paying them less than what I would pay them. So for example, if I look in the Uber app and the Uber app is saying something like $60, I offer them 50 or 55 or 45. There's a high propensity they're gonna take it. So that's what I'm about to do right now. And after that, I'm heading to the Airbnb. Once I get to the Airbnb, my plans are to drop off my stuff, settle in, and then go for a walk. It's really hot here. It's really hot over here in Arizona, so I don't know, I'm kind of dressed inappropriately, or maybe I just need to lighten up. I'm probably gonna take out the inner coat and I'm gonna lighten up a little bit, take off the tie so that I could be more weather appropriate for Arizona. I have a pair of jeans and I have a t-shirt or two, so I'm gonna be able to make that transition very easily. But guys, here it is. We're here for the Turo Summit. I'm gonna go to the hotel where the Turo Summit is happening. I'm gonna bring you more information. I'm gonna share with you more videos so you can see what's going on. The summit actually starts tomorrow, but I'm here a day early so that I can settle in, get to know Phoenix, enjoy the city, hang out, and whatnot. So hang in there, stay watching, and I'll bring you more. So my Uber driver ended up being an African guy from Rwanda. To say the least, dude was freaking interesting. He pulled up, I asked him, hey, would you do a cash ride? He was like, yes, I take you, no problem. See, Africans are hustlers. They would always get the job done. So I jumped in and he brought me over here. Uber was charging, I think, close to $50. He did it for, I think, the Uber X didn't have a problem doing it for $33, I think 35. He fluctuated 38 and then came down to 33. He did it for $25, so that's not bad. And not only that, he built a relationship. You know, me and him bonded. I told him that I was here on the Turo Summit, and we were able to have a conversation. I told him about the car rental business, and he was very, very interested. He's been in the United States for a year. I told him I've been here for 22 years. So we bonded over that African camaraderie. And after all said and done, he took my number, and he was very interested to know about the car rental business. So I'm gonna take him through the whole cycle. So from auction purchases to registration with Turo, to show him how Turo works, and setting him up on the platform so he could be able to make some money. And he had, I believe it was 2017 Honda CR-V, and he was asking me, how much do you think this car could make? And I told him, yeah, it could go anywhere from $50 to $65 a day. So I think that was a good estimate, and we'll see how much he could, you know, we can see how everything sets up. I'll give you guys an update on that. But right now, I'm downtown Phoenix, and I'm over here by the convention center where the Turo Summit is gonna be happening. I don't know exactly where, but I think I'm close. I'm right here at the intersection. I know the address is 245, but I can't figure out which exact building it is. But right now I'm gonna go to a canteen I've seen over there. I'm gonna go relax, chill, charge my phone, and just reset for a little bit. I figured after checking through my itinerary, my Airbnb check-in is actually set for 3 o'clock, so I can't check in right now. So I'm gonna go just hang out somewhere, take a walk around, see what this town is all about. I can tell you one thing, it's hot. Not as hot as I expected. The Nigeria gets hotter than this, but it's still hot. So I'm gonna go hang out somewhere, see what's going on. I'll bring you guys some more of this content. And yeah, that's what's going on. I'm gonna actually take this opportunity to locate the exact convention center where the Turo Summit is gonna be happening. I already signed up. I can see this is the center where the Suns play, so that's good. So yeah, I'm gonna just tour the town a little bit and try to see what Phoenix has in store for a Chicago man. So I'm here in downtown Phoenix. I grabbed me a nice lunch or slash breakfast. I stopped at a place called Breakfast Club, and I had a nice smoothie and something light. So now I'm heading to my Airbnb to check in, taking a nice walk to kind of offset all that calorie intake, burn some of those calories. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna go check into my Airbnb, change clothes, put on something lighter to suit the weather, and I'll be back downtown Phoenix to do some sightseeing. All right? See you guys on the next one.